Hi, it's Paula from Paula Quilting. Welcome back to my channel. Some time ago I decided to cut some of my bigger scraps to layer cake size. It would allow me to quickly put together either design or a quick piece backing. Unfortunately, due to user error, who obviously was me, they all were cut to 10 by 9 and 3/4 of an inch. Don't ask me how and why it happened, but I've got a big stack. You don't even see everything. It's just picked pieces here. Anyway, after looking at the stack for a while, I decided instead squaring them up again. It's probably better to come up with some design which will be doable with my wonky layer cakes. So I will be working with a stack of 6, but a stack of 2, 4, 8 is fine too. It's whatever you're feeling comfortable cutting through. I layer them somewhat in the order to have like lighter, darker, lighter, darker, but as you can see I used various scraps, various designs, and they don't necessarily look like they're going together, but we'll see what comes up from that. First cut will be on diagonal, but just below actual corner to corner line. I didn't measure exactly there, it's just a really freeform cut. I just wanted to be at least half an inch below that corner to corner line, so to allow for the seam allowance not to be on the corner. I then moved the top fabric from one side of the cut to the bottom of the stack. Just a quick glance here, if they look good, and I can start sewing pieces together. You don't even need to use 1/4 inch seam allowance here as far as you're sewing straight. Just remember, because now on cut on bias, try not to stretch the fabric and let the machine to do the work. It's a good project for chain piecing, which is very much speed up the process and saves the thread as well. I finished all the sewing for that first step, and I can take it to the iron and just bring them back when they flat again. For the next step, I have again layered the pieces. You can mix them up or keep the same order as you've sewn them first time. And after cutting, you will move again one fabric to the bottom. I mixed them here, so I had to quickly go through and manually match the pieces. In the next stack, I will make sure I keep the order. Also, instead of moving one piece down and have now 3 colors in one block like I'm sewing them, you could put back together the same fabric in the corners as the bigger piece. It will look great too. I will now take the blocks to the iron again. In this ironing, I will use a little bit of starch on the seam, so it's nice when I will be squaring it for the blocks. I am using 8.5 inch square ruler here. You can see you could probably go up a bit. But it is quicker if you use ruler of the actual size you want to square up to. So I'm just doing the most out of my square rulers, and I will use that 8.5 inch. Also, I have some blocks in that size already, so I can potentially mix them up together for the project. Okay, so let's have a look at some layouts we can achieve. As you can see, even though I have mixed up random designs of the fabric, all blocks came together very nicely. There is plenty of the half square triangle designs you can choose from, and you can use those blocks instead of the actual half square triangles. I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial on wonky half square triangles. You may have some stack of the not so square squares somewhere in your cupboard, so you may like to use that design. If you haven't yet, I would be very grateful if you subscribe to my channel and share it with your sewing friends. Don't forget, you can find me on Facebook, on Instagram, and also now on my own website page. All details are in the description below. Thank you for joining, thank you for watching, and see you next time.